You don't need to do everything. You need to do what matters most. Automation isn't cold. Delegation isn't lazy. They're both leadership moves, because the real goal isn't to do it all. It's to build a business that frees you to do your best work. Welcome to From Corporate to CEO, hosted by the Power Move Collective. I'm your host, Nandy B, and this is your daily podcast that proves that you don't have to resign in order to rise. Here, ambitious women like yourself learn how to leverage your paycheck, your skills, and your corporate career to launch and grow your own business. And in just 10 minutes every day, I'll share power moves that will turn your 9 to 5 into your greatest investor. Make sure, however, that you hit subscribe so that you never miss an episode. With that said, let's get on with today's episode. Ladies, welcome back to the end of another week. Happy Friday! We've made it. Congratulations, ladies. We made it to the end of the week. We're about to go on to the weekend to rest and do all the fun things we love to do with our families, our friends, and all the people we love. Before we go, though, we are going to close out this week that was all about operations and systems. This whole week, we've talked about how turning your business from a swirl of ideas into something structured, repeatable, and scalable. You were able to map your client journey, build your onboarding systems, and most importantly, streamline your delivery, and you learned how to offboard like a pro. Now, it's time for the next step. Learning how to protect your time, your energy, while also keeping your clients' experience personal and premium. Let's be real, ladies. A lot of women in business are scared of automation. We think that it would turn your business and your processes into a robotic and personal sets of systems and flows. But here's the thing. Automation doesn't remove connection, at least not the way I want you to do it. It makes room for it, because every repetitive task you automate is time you are reclaiming for the moments that matter most, the ones that only you can deliver. So today, I am teaching you a simple but powerful framework. So these are the 3 CEO principles for smart systems. The first one is automate the routine. The second one is delegate the repetitive. And the third is elevate the human. These principles help you automate what drains you, delegate what delays you, and elevate what defines you. Now, let's deep dive into each one of them, because this is how you scale your impact without sacrificing your peace. Let's talk about the first principle of smart systems: automation. Anything you do more than twice needs to be automated. So this could mean automating email confirmation after somebody books a call. Lots of softwares to do that. That is so simple. You should not be doing it every time. Use scheduling tools like Calendly instead of endless back and forth if you need to schedule meetings with your clients. We're not doing that. Auto paying invoices so you don't have to be chasing payments. We're not doing that. These aren't luxurious moves by any means, but they protect your sanity. Automation creates consistency. It eliminates the mental clutter that comes from managing the same small tasks over and over again. because your brain was built for strategy, not scheduling. And when you automate the routines, you create space for innovation. The second principle to smart systems is delegate the repetitive. You can't grow if you are buried in busy work. Delegation isn't about hiring a massive team. It can start very small. Think about having a virtual assistant for admin support for just a few hours a week. Or you can have a freelance designer for monthly graphics. Another good task to also delegate is a bookkeeper who will handle all of your invoices and expenses. If it's not your genius zone, delegate it. You don't need to prove that you can do everything. You need to prove that you know where your energy makes the biggest impact. Delegation, though, also doesn't have to be costly, and I want you to think about it as an investment in your focus. I currently delegate a lot of tasks to a few different VAs, and trust me, it makes a big difference in what I personally can achieve. The third principle for smart systems is to elevate the human. This is my personal favorite because I am big on heart-to-heart connection. This means putting your time, your energy, and your creativity into parts of the business that only you can do. This is the personal, the soulful, the value-driven work. We're talking about writing a message only you can write. Delivering a transformation only you can deliver. This is when you are present. You are in the moment. This automation cannot replicate. So think about specific coaching calls, workshops, DMs. This is where real conversations are happening. Think about this as where you are building true loyalty. Your clients may stay for your systems, but they'll come back for you. And when your systems handle the structure, your heart can stay in the service. Delegation doesn't make you less powerful, it makes you more focused. And elevating the human doesn't mean you are doing it all, it means that you are doing it well. Here is your power move for today. Same as yesterday, we are writing down something under each one of these systems, okay? At the very top, I want you to open your notebook, your Google Sheet, and label 3 sets of columns. On the first one, you will put automate. On the second one, you will have delegate. On the third one, you will have elevate. And under each one, write down 3 things that fits. For example, under automate, you can write down the things you want to automate. Is it your scheduling? Is it your invoicing? Is it the email follow-up systems? Write it all down. Really take the time to think through all the different things you do in your organizations and where this will fit. Now, the next thing I want you to think about is your delegation. What are you going to delegate and to whom? Are you going to delegate admin tasks? Which ones? Will you delegate social media, post creation, post scheduling? Or will you delegate bookkeeping? Write all of these things down. Now let's talk about the third column, how you will elevate. What is it that you would elevate? Where you will have that unique special touch that only you can offer. Is it coaching calls? Is it content creation? Is it relationship building? Is it the offboarding process? Now that you've had all of these things written out, I want you to now circle one in each one of these columns that you would actually commit to implementing this week. Because every task you systemize is one step closer to freedom. Thank you guys for joining me. We made it through another week. I wish you a great weekend, and my darlings, I will see you next week. Thank you so much for joining me today on From Corporate to CEO. If you loved what you heard today, please subscribe to the show and visit us at powermovecollective.com. And if you are ready to start taking action, here are two great options. You can download our free Safe Start Blueprint. It's on our website and the link is also in the description below. However, if you, my darling, are ready to take action and say goodbye to corporate America for good, join us in the Business Plan Mastermind that is kicking off on January 12th, 2026.